Hey fellas, good morning. It's like 47 degrees out here. It's after 6 in the morning. Got a late start on purpose. It was raining a little bit earlier. It's a little drizzling going on. They had a hang on. The lady in my life and most of the women in her life had a pity party last night where they were talking about how they couldn't believe that their candidate of choice, Camala Harris, lost. And I mean overwhelmingly lost. To me it was glorious. And then, as they always do, they segue into why they can't find a man, why they're single. It's garbage day. Morning, sir. It's just hilarious because it always comes up, and this time it was BYOB or BYOW. Bring your own wine or bring your own booze. So it was bring your own wine, and each one of them brought a tray. I think they got the hint. They weren't too loud, but I was just chuckling. And there was one new girl, and they tried to get her to ask me some questions about why she was having a trouble finding a guy. And all I told her is the truth. And she's 5 foot tall, but she can't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She's 5 foot tall. She's got to be at least 50, 60 pounds overweight. Too much makeup. Those long fingernails. The eyebrow. It's hard. You know when you look at somebody and you're like, ooh, Jesus. So anyways, all of that to say this. I just told her she was too short for the guy she wanted. And the one thing that guys prize, and they want to have a woman on their arm that they're not embarrassed to be out with. Was rude to her. I just told her she didn't qualify. And why? And I left it at that. You could have heard a pin drop when I walked out of the room. Oh yeah, I think at this tag. Hey, you guys know where that tag's supposed to go? Anyways, doesn't matter. But this time, I hope, and I'm segueing into our future president, number 47, 45, 47, Donald Trump. He's got a great team with him, and they are going to clean house. I cannot even tell you. One of the fastest, easiest ways that the president has is the authority to revoke anybody's security clearance. And that is one of the things they're going to do. He's going to do. And that's why you get rid of these, they call it the deep state. That's how you get rid of them. I mean, those guys that have been entrenched, making millions of dollars off of the tax people, the taxpayers, and treating the rest of us like shit. I believe Elon Musk is going to be in charge of efficiency, and there isn't a bureaucratic person on earth who wants to have to deal with a businessman or an entrepreneur, because they're about getting things done, not creating a paper mill that you have to fight your way through the system. They're just about, how do we get this shit fixed? I cannot tell you. So hopefully we'll see a lot of federal programs, federal agencies just disappear, like the FDA, definitely the Department of Education, and oh, by the way, down here, that passed by a landslide that the teachers union tried to keep off the ballot was school choice, where even if you live in the poorest neighborhood in the world, and there's a great school across the city, if you can get your kid there, you can give your voucher to that school. And the teachers union are all about keeping shitty teachers on. They don't even have anyways, it's the union's out of control. It's corrupt. It's more of a political agencies. I mean, they fired a teacher here for trying to tell the students that they shouldn't call pedophiles, and that they should call them MAPs, which are minor attracted persons. I mean, the absolute idiot. And then military can't recruit guys like me, because I can't get in there. I was a criminal. I couldn't even get in the military. But did you know that in the military, if you want to transition from one sex to the other, they'll pay for the surgery or help you pay for the surgery? That's insane. Anyways, so I'm trying not to go off on a tangent, but it just proves the fact that, you know, I should have wore gloves. It just, to me, proves the fact that people have had enough. People are way past the point of having enough. They've had 2 helpings of we've had enough and don't want any more. And they're going to be able to do something about it. They did do something about it. By the way, my wife and all of her friends who were here last night, they all voted for Camala Harris. And the thing that I don't think a lot of people understand about Camala Harris is she is basically the first one of her kind. And that is all those women can see. They don't want to talk about her policies. They don't want to talk about her as a person. They don't want to talk about what has been, what shall be, or whatever that, however she phrases that BS. They just want to see a woman get the job. Much like Obama, his first term. Wow. Okay, let me show you that. That guy, that's a squirrel. He died pretty bad. Now, I might just turn my, fuck it, I'm gonna go down here to this telephone pole, turn my ass around and go back to the house. It's friggin' cold. I mean, it's cold like and I'm joking. I'm totally joking. I love my mother-in-law. But what we say in Spanish, it's like, frío como mi suegra's corazón. It's as cold as my mother-in-law's heart. So, and it's just a joke. The other one down in here on the border, one of the things that is just the way they do it. I'm gonna touch this pole right here, this wire, turn around and go back up the hill. One of the things they call a slipper, like a flip-flop, it's called a chancla. And one of the things Mexican American mom or grandmom will do is she'll stop, take her chancla off, and smack you with it. So sometimes if you want to just get a good smile off of somebody, or give them a temperature check to see how they're doing, they ask you, "Hey man, how's it going?" "Ah, fine, I'm having a great day. I'm not with my mother-in-law, the flip-flop queen." And in Spanish, it's like, "Ah, yo soy muy bien. No con mi suegra, la chancla." And they'll laugh. Anyways, it's just, I don't call it a trope. It's just a saying to lighten the mood. Because I can't remember the video, but it's like, I think it's Michael Myers or the guy from Halloween. He comes into the house and he like messes up the carpet, and she had just cleaned, and she comes out with all the like face cream on and a bonnet on, or a shaving cap, a shower cap on, and Next thing you know, you see Michael Myers cleaning up the kitchen and the floors and all of that stuff. It's just funny. But it's one of the benefits of being down here. I don't know if you guys feel it, but I personally feel like there's a big pressure taking off. Now, we got to get him into the White House, and we got to get his team in place. I believe that John F. Kennedy Jr. is going to do a very good a good turn, and I hope they put him in charge of the FDA as well as the Health and Human Services Department. And I hope they get rid of a lot of useless fucking people and give them a shocking reality that we don't need them anymore. And all they are is making things difficult for everybody while they're sucking off the government's tit. So it is what it is. God, there's a lot of people. I forget sometimes why I don't come out this early. I'm trying to stabilize the camera because I'm bouncing around. I forget sometimes I don't come out this late, but it was too damn cold this morning, and I did not want to be out there in it. So, love you guys. I feel like sanity prevailed. On Tuesday, you're going to be shocked at how much our stocks have come back. We're already, when I canceled the Raytheon stock, it dropped us over $3,000, and we went from $33,000 in there down to like $30,000, and now we're back up over 32 and some change. I'm gonna try not to get my great neighbor here, Miss Cricket, to run me over in the morning. Good morning, Cricket. How you doing? It's doing well. Yes, ma'am. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. All right, well, I gotta go. I'm freezing to death.
Who are we talking to?
Oh, YouTube.
Oh.
Say hi, Cricket. Woo!
Hi.
All right, we're out of here.
All right.
You have a great day, young lady.
I
Yes,
know,
ma'am.
I'm getting ready to walk Pebbles and just.
Oh, it's. I had to turn around.
And we're gonna walk real fast.
Yes, ma'am. All right, here we go. So, what I was saying is that it feels like there's some hope. It feels like sanity prevailed. I mean, I can't tell you. And I was eavesdropping last night when they were talking, and they weren't crying or anything like that, but they sure were upset that Trump got reelected. And they couldn't tell you why. It didn't matter anyways. But a lot of things passed that I didn't think would ever pass out here, like school choice. But it's just much more hopeful, much more satisfied. Are there going to be problems? Yes. Do you think that Mrs. Harris, VP Harris, would have been able to deal with Xi Jinping? Do you think he would have listened to her? How about Putin? Putin wouldn't even shake or acknowledge Hillary Clinton when she had her, she was the Secretary of State. You know, when she was scrubbing her emails. Anyways, there's another one of my neighbors. We're out here today. So, love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you can't, you take care of yourselves. Like a fort in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Morning, sir. I forgot my gloves, and I'm wearing shorts, and I'm going back home. Yes, sir. Like my mother-in-law's heart, sir. Just kidding. Just kidding. So, there we go. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Love you.